Hi everybody, welcome to our channel Stars Magic presenting NET exam syllabus. So here you have a question. In a college having 300 students, every student reads 5 newspapers. So there are 300 students total. Each and every student reads 5 newspapers, and every newspaper is read by 60 students. So every newspaper is also read by 60 students. The number of newspaper required is. So you have to think, so how to solve it, are you able to get it directly the answer, or you should be go through a process and solve it. So just think yourself, pause the video and think yourself. So here I am explaining the solution, but first you have to think before getting yourself. First you have to think a little bit how should I solve this, like any equation I should make or what to do. Okay, what is given, how should I solve? You have to always think directly. Don't go to the solution. Just take 1 or 2 minutes, or at least a minute or two. You can think for more, it is fine. Are you able to get it? What are all the things I should apply? Like that you have to always see. Don't directly jump into the solution part. Okay, and I mean explanation part. Okay, here I am explaining, but you think. So whether you are getting or not, it's okay. If you get also okay, not if you do not get also, it is okay. So here is the solution. Okay, solution. In a college having 300 students are there. So college 300 students are there. Every student reads 5 newspapers. So every student of this 300 reads each one reads 5 newspapers. That means total readings are how much we have to see. Total readings. So 300 students are there, and each and every student each and every student of 300, that means every student, that means all 300 students are reading 5 newspapers each. Every students are reading 5 newspapers. So total readings are how much? Total readings 300 into 5. Okay, 15 are the total readings. These are the total readings. Let's say TR, total readings. Okay, now what else is given? 300 is given, 5 is given, 300 into 5, 1500 is the total readings. TR is equal to. Next, and every newspaper is read by 62 students. Each and every newspaper is read by 60 students. 60 students, every newspaper is read by 60 students. So what we have to do now is, let the question is the number of newspapers. So we want the number of newspapers. So let the number of newspapers be, let us say n. Number of newspapers, let us take it as n. So okay, I am telling here. I don't know if the camera is capturing here or not, I don't know. So number of newspaper is n, let us take, and 60 students read every newspaper. That means newspaper you have already taken n, number of newspapers n, 60 students are reading number of newspapers. That means 60 into n is equal to, we have total readings. Okay, every newspaper is read by 60 students. We want the number of newspapers. So let us take number of newspapers as n, x, y, whatever you can give. So I am taking it as n. N newspapers are read by 60. That means, see, every newspaper is read by 60. That means this n newspapers are there. Number of newspapers are n we have taken, and this every newspaper is read by 60 students. That's why 60 into n, and this comes as total readings. Okay, because every newspaper, listen carefully, every newspaper is read by 60 students. Each and every newspaper is read by 60 students. That means n into 60 will become the total readings, obviously. But we have already total readings is there, no? 300 into 5, 1500. So 60 into n is equal to 1500. See, please listen this to the end. And I will tell one logic. Why did they ask like this and how you should see. There are two ways of asking. They asked in a more an easy way is there and tricky way is there. They asked in a tricky way. I will explain that. First let us solve this. So 60 into n is equal to 1500 is the total readings. Now n is equal to 60 into is there. So when we take the other side is equal to 1500 by 60. Right? 0, 0 will get cancelled. 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, and 0 is there. And again 2 1s are 2, 25s are 50. That's why n equal to 25. N is equal to 25. This is exactly 25. So options they are giving like option A, like at least 30 papers, at least 30 newspapers, or B at most 25, and option C, like let us say, what did they give? Let us say something like or 10 newspapers, and option D 10 exactly. This is exactly 10 and this is like exactly 25 or exactly 5, and one more option, let us take this is 5, not 10 but 5, and another option they give is 25, exactly 25. So this is exactly 25 answer. There is no at most, at least 25, at most 25, that not like that. This is direct exact answer. That's why the option should be exactly 25, not exactly 5, exactly 25. Okay, this is how we need to solve it. So the answer is 25, exactly 25 is the answer. So it is given an option B, so option D is the answer. Now let us take instead of saying 300 students and 5 newspapers, every student reads 5 newspapers, they have already given in a college total readings are 1500. They have already given in a college of 300 students or whatever students, total readings are already they give, total readings they give 1500, and every newspaper is read by 60 students. Every newspaper is read by 60 students. That means 60 into number of newspapers is equal to total readings. Listen carefully, every student they are saying, every newspaper they are saying, every newspaper, whatever the number of newspapers are there, in the college, that each and every newspaper is read by 60 students. That means this 60 into that whatever number of newspapers are there, 60 into number of newspapers is equal to total readings. Total readings, I am saying total readings, that means how many times they are reading, that is total readings. Okay, that is why this is 60 into n equal to total readings. So if they give directly 1500 we can take, but in a tricky way they said, in a college of having 300 students, every student reads 5 newspapers. 300 students are there, every student reads 5 newspapers. Okay, that means 300 into 5, 1500 is the total readings, right? Now here 1500 is the name, we have taken total readings and solved it. So 60 into n, like that, 25. So in a tricky way they are asking, so you should be able to observe this. Okay, so that's all for this video. So and like this I will be making further shorts also, and also long videos also I will be making. But in long videos I typically take one type of thing, like we have this comes under mathematical reasoning. There are various kinds of tests are there. Series test is there, like that. Quantitative aptitude is there, and something like ratio related things will be there. So like this various types will be there. I will explain the types also in one shot. But if I make a long video, let us take a ratio I am making. So let us take like whatever 10, 20 or 30 ratio related, not same but different types of related to ratio and proportion. How many ways they are able to ask questions? We can take few examples like 10, 20, 30, like that I will be making in long videos. Yeah, thank you.